How to change remote desktop port in Windows 11. Are you leaving your Windows 11 system exposed? Sticking with a default RDP port, 3389, is a well-known security risk for IT environments. We're going to show you how to instantly secure your connection by learning how to change the remote desktop port in Windows 11. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to Ninja One's IT Video Hub and our YouTube channel for more tech content like this. Why change the default RDP port? The default RDP port is well known, making systems vulnerable to exploitation and internal compliance issues. Changing the port adds an extra layer of obscurity and helps in streamlining protocols across your managed environment. Before making this change, you need to ensure you have administrator privileges, remote desktop is enabled, and you are familiar with the registry editor interface. Remember to back up your registry or create a restore point before making any modifications. Changing the RDP port via registry editor. To properly change remote desktop port in Windows 11, you need to modify the Windows Registry. First, press Win+R, type regedit, and hit OK. Next, navigate or copy and paste this path into the address bar. H-key, local machine, system, current control set, control, terminal server, WinStations, RDP-TCP. Then, find the port number D-word value on the right pane. Double-click, select decimal under base, and replace the default value of 3389 with your new desired port number. Finally, click OK and close the registry editor. You may need to restart the system or the remote desktop service for the changes to take effect. Updating the Windows Firewall and validating the new port. After changing the port, you must update the Windows Firewall settings to permit connections on the new port. To configure the firewall and validate the port. Connecting. Use the format in your RDP client. Port range. Choose an unused, non-conflicting port between 1024 and 65535. Remote access. If connecting over the internet, configure router/NAT port forwarding for the new port. Security. Always use strong authentication. Changing the port does not replace proper firewall rules or access controls. RDP port change tips and best practices. While changing the port is a great security measure, you should also implement other protective measures. Always pair it with strong authentication, firewall rules, and compliance-aligned security policies. Securing the RDP port is a fundamental step, but security must be enforced continuously. Now that you know how to configure this setting, use this knowledge to standardize security protocols across your managed environments. For more information, check out our official blog post on how to change remote desktop port in Windows 11, linked in the description below.